and this is called the eMamta project, which I just spoke about earlier. So this is basically a mother and child tracking system, and this is being run by the NHRM and NIC. Okay, and they had shared with us some demo data. It was actually a very small subset of data. Again, completely demo, right? So nothing real time. So, and again, what we did was we did a caste wise, and age wise and BPL wise slicing and dicing of the data, and then you can see that how many of them are of caste SC, ST. You can see the pregnancy of the age of the mother goes towards the left hand side. So as you see that the economic level of the women goes down, the pregnancy age also goes down, right? As the education level goes up, you can see that they get pregnant at a much more later date, right? So this was just a demo chart which we had created for them to showcase the capabilities of this particular application. One more app, last one. Essentially, this is for the government of Maharashtra. This is essentially called Aple Sarkar. That means your government. Aple Sarkar is a project by the Honorable CM's office directly. So we are working with them, and they essentially have got a portal called Aple Sarkar. You can just Google it and you can go to that portal, and citizens can log into the portal and log in their grievances, right? They can say, hey, my tap is not working, there are like too many dogs on my road is broken, right? There is this happening, there is that happening, police has come into our place and they are doing a hangama, anything, right? So anything you can actually report to the CM's office under a particular complaint type, right? And the government wants to understand what are the types of complaints which are coming in, what are the people thinking, right? So what we did was we again took a slice of the data set that they have, and if you look at the top left hand side, you can see the categories of grievances, right? Roads and traffic. So if I click on roads and traffic, you will see here most visible concerns, right? Road, action, potholes, condition of traffic is poor, then parking problem, right? Parking problem in Navi Mumbai, Bhiwandi station, right? So basically the CM does not have much time. So if he gets a screenshot of this and he will know what are the top 5 concerns that people have in the area of roads and traffic. In the same way, if you click on the area of encroachment, illegal construction, right? Tax, home tax is very high, right? Things like that. So essentially this is called a word cloud, and this essentially looks into the actual textual content that goes into that particular complaint, and this comes out, and this will do a collation of the entire data set, and this will come up with an updated set of data on what the people are thinking, right? So this has been a huge hit with them, by the way, and they have also asked us to build this type of tool for other apps as well, because this needs a lot of compute, which typically is not available on-prem analytics systems at all. Okay, so this is available only on cloud-based systems. One more thing that they wanted us to do was to understand how good their departments are essentially actioning these complaints. So how good are they? For example, they said, hey, I want to compare the performance of the collectorates of Amravati, Aurangabad, Nagpur and Nasik, and Pune and Thane. Okay, and how many complaints have they got? Let us say, how many have been assigned to them, and how many have they closed? So you'll see that Pune is doing the best job here amongst all of these. If you see the percentage closure rate of Pune, it is the highest amongst the 3. So this is the way that you can actually understand how good or bad the departments are in addressing these complaints. And if you want to see which is the highest number of complaints, it is the police, right? And police, followed by agriculture, followed by revenue, and followed by urban transport, urban planning. But by far the highest number is police. And by the way, they have closed also the most number of complaints by police are closed. One last thing is, again, we can also geotag your data. By the way, if your data is clean, we can also geotag that data. I can show you a quick demo here. This again depends on the quality of the data set that you have. So if your data set is very good in quality, and if you have captured the geolocation of where the complaint was filing, or if you have any types of geotags in your data, we can also plot that in a map. And here you can see what the people of Mumbai are thinking, right? I mean, these are basically the complaint types, and this data has all come from the government. Okay, this data is not something that we created ourselves just to showcase to you. This came from the MMRDA, this came from the CM's office, this came from Gujarat government, right? So these are all actual government data. What you're seeing, they may be demo data, but they came from you.